About 2 years ago, my son Zachary came to me and he told me that his wife was abusing drugs and having extramarital affairs.
I said to him, "You trust me, why are you accusing me?" He would come home from work paranoid. He would do perimeter checks of our home.
When I try to let Zachary know that there's no way possible that this could be happening, he just looks at me and he's like, "Mom, you know it's true."
He's accused me of molesting my nephew, of doing drugs, online dating.
My son thinks that my daughter-in-law has slept with 170 plus people,
which include his father, my brother. We recently took our children to the White House, and then he started accusing me of having affairs with Presidents Obama, Trump, and Biden.
Zachary believes that there is a motorcycle club forcing us to sleep with men from the motorcycle club. And I recruited Samantha into the club, and then Samantha would sleep with the men instead of me.
And that I get paid for it.
Zachary gets really upset with me because I stick up for Samantha. I'm not betraying you.
But we've literally just had this discussion, and the whole time you never once took my side.
You're asking me to believe something that I don't believe.
If my son told me the sky was red, the sky's red.
It makes me angry, and it makes me feel sick and really sad that he actually believes that I'm doing these things.
Zachary will have to leave the house if he can't get better and he doesn't agree to get treatment at this point.
I wish I had a partner to be there for me, but I don't have that right now.
To make my child leave his home, it will absolutely devastate me. It's going to hurt.
Zachary quit his job because he believes I've slept with everybody, and he couldn't function because he was having these thoughts that the people he was with have been with his wife. Zachary claims he can't look for new employment because the internet is tracked, and that the club will put him in a job where I will have to sleep with all of the people at the new job.
Okay, I told Christal and Samantha I was going to talk to Zachary backstage, so I'm going to do that right now. Here's what he said to producers yesterday.
I was happy in the early part of my marriage, definitely. Being a dad for me is awesome. It's the best part of my life. Sorry I get emotional with that. My kids, you know? Probably because they're like the main reason I'm here, because I want them to have the best life they can. And lately, that's not what they've been getting. In the last year, I noticed Samantha was working longer hours than usual. And then I noticed her behavior start to change, and she was becoming someone else. I think my wife was having affairs with people from the dating app, and in return, she was blackmailed into having sex with my family members. I quit my job because I believed she was having affairs with people that I worked with. I believe she had 170 partners. Makes me angry, a bit of like embarrassed.
She claims you accused her of cheating with presidents.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that. Can we circle back to that? I'm not talking about that. I'll swing and miss on this. I'm gonna deny that and just go next. I'm not talking about that. Next.
This isn't gonna work if you're not honest with them, Zachary.
That's why we're here. Because you ain't honest. What do you mean?
Do you realize that the things that you think that I have done aren't very realistic, like sleeping with presidents?
I don't know what you're talking about.
When I say that you have told me I had an affair with President Biden.
You're lying.
And I've slept with your dad. And I've slept with your grandfather.
I don't know what you
And
did.
your uncles.
It's gross.
It is
You
gross.
should be ashamed.
I'm not ashamed because I haven't done those.
Okay, take a lie detector test.
I have no problem taking a lie detector test.
I'm done with this.
Wait.
I'm done. I have been evaluated by a doctor multiple times, all to go to prove that I wasn't crazy.
Zachary went in and said that we were having marital problems, and they just discharged him and referred him to marital counseling. The second time, he checked himself out after a week of treatment against medical advice.
I mean, they prescribed me medicine, and I didn't like how I felt. Stopped using them. I believe everything can be solved by talking.
I believe that I have to protect my grandchildren. I believe that I have to support Samantha through this and protect them over Zachary, because I've raised Zachary to be the protector of his family, and he's not doing that. But I have a choice I have to make, right? And I've made the choice to protect my grandkids.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.